What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Yo, what's up, everybody? Name's Jafet. I go by Jafet Guap. Thanks for clicking on this video, man. Today I'm going to be discussing my decision to join a coding bootcamp and my expectations and what's to come. So yeah. Sorry about that awkward ass little intro or whatever the fuck that was. I don't really know. But today is April 19th. It is 1:28 a.m. and I start my boot camp tomorrow. Tuesday, April 20th at like 6 p.m. or some shit like that, right? So a little bit about the program. I joined a coding bootcamp at the University of Texas, San Antonio at UTSA. I am in Texas, Central Texas, right? It is a 6-month course. I guess it's a part-time course, and I'll be doing this course along with working a full-time job. So let's get straight into like the title of the video, which is why I decided to join the bootcamp. And I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. The main reason, the main driving force behind it, and this shouldn't be a surprise because of my name, my channel name, Jafet Guap. It's the money. I want to have a career that's gonna pay me well. That's gonna pay me really well. That's the main reason for this, like for my decision to go into this realm of web development, right? I'm 24 years old and I work at a call center as a QA, and I make 15 bucks an hour, which, being, like I said, 24 years old, I'm single, no kids, I have a roommate in an apartment, right? It pays my bills and then some, right? But I want more out of life, out of everything than just $15 an hour. So that's the main driving force behind my decision to do this, right? And I'm sure that it is the same for a lot of you guys, gals, that are tuning in right now to this, right? Be honest with yourselves. So as far as why a bootcamp compared to college or being self-taught, right? As far as college goes, that's for fucking nerds, to being honest. But I did go to college when I was straight out of high school. I dropped out a year and a half later, for reasons, but I dropped out. So a year and a half, I would have to complete 2.5 more years of college if I would go get my 4-year degree, right? Apart from that, whenever I dropped out, I made it out without any student debt. So if I go to college, it's like 10 racks a year or something. So that'd be $25,000 that I would have to put into that, right? And 2.5 years, right? Like I said, I'm 24. By the time I'd be done with college, I'd be like 27. And by the time I'm done with this program, I'll be approaching, like I'll be a month away, 2 months away from turning 25. So that's one of the big reasons too, is like the time investment into it. I fucked off for like the past 5 years since I dropped out of college, and I just want to get started on a career, right? I want to start a good job and start making good money. It's about that time. Like I'm getting to that point. It's time, is all I have to say. So those are the main reasons why I chose a boot camp over college. Now, a boot camp over being self-taught, because being self-taught is free. I did have to take out a bit of a student loan in order to do this program, right? But being self-taught is completely free. I did look into teaching myself how to do this web development stuff about a year ago. I picked it up, it was real dope. I learned HTML, CSS. I made like a fan page about Jesse Pinkman. I'll throw in the link. No, not the link in the description. I'll throw up a picture of it. So I was able to do that, but then I dropped it. I guess I got bored of it. I lost interest. I lost like the vision, I guess. And I just never got around to it. I guess it was like whenever I got to the tough part of like trying to do JavaScript is whenever I put it away. Just recently, I tried to get a real estate license, and I did the course where, it's like a $500 course where you do it at home and everything's online. What I learned from these things is that I don't have like the willpower. It's not in me. to do these things on my own, man. So what made the boot camp so attractive is that it offered structure, it offered instruction, and it offered a community of people, right? Like there's 20 something students in my class, so it's gonna be like a group of people. We can help each other, bounce ideas off each other, all that it comes with, right? And along with that, like with the instruction, like it comes with accountability, right? Like we're gonna have homework assignments and we're gonna have a curriculum to meet, right? So that's why I decided to do the boot camp compared to being self-taught. I don't have it in me to do it on my own. Some people do, some people don't. I guess I don't. A combination of all those things, right? And the amount of money that I had to take out to take this course, it made sense in my head, right? And it justified it for me that this was the right path to take. So that's, as far as like going to college, the boot camp, or being self-taught, that's why I decided to go the boot camp route. All right, so moving on to the expectations, right? What am I expecting from this boot camp? As far as what I'm expecting to learn, right? The curriculum that was given to us, or like what they said we would be learning, would be HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, MySQL, MongoDB, ExpressJS, React.js, and Node.js. From all the like job listings and postings that I've looked into, these are most of the qualifications or requirements in order to be like a full stack developer, right? The only ones that I see missing that were real popular would be like Ruby, PHP, or Python. But I believe that goes more into like the actual software engineering realm of things. But from what I've seen, the videos that I've watched and people that talk about this stuff, like once you get the coding logic part of it down, so once you get down a language, it's easier to pick up other language. Once you get down a language, it's easier to pick up other languages, right? I know it's going to be hard. They told us that right off the bat. Whenever I first spoke to the recruiter, told me that right off the bat. It's going to be hard. It's going to be, apart from the class time that I'm going to have, I'm going to be having to invest time outside, a lot of time outside of that. They said like 20 hours, right? Per week outside of that. That's on top of class time, which is 3 days a week, and my 40 hours a week that I work on top of like my personal life, right? So I know it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy, but I'm excited for it and I'm ready. This is like, I haven't been excited about anything in a very long time. So I'm ready to learn and kick some ass, man. We had to do a little bit of pre-work, right? The pre-work consisted of mostly HTML, CSS, a little bit of JavaScript, and then programming logic, which was done through Scratch. If you don't know what Scratch is, super dope. It gives you like the basics of programming logic, and you make like little games. I had to make like a little cheese puff game where I follow around a cheese puff, get points, and then like a little game where a cat shoots mice that fall from the sky. So learning how to do that was dope. I like that. That was dope as hell. That was a lot of fun. So I can't wait to actually learn how to do all those things through code. So what's to come, right? So this is a 24-week course, like I said, 6 months. So I want to do videos. I want to give weekly updates. If not bi-weekly, I'll see however like heavy the workload is, whether I can balance doing weekly videos. If not, like hopefully bi-weekly videos. But I want to give updates, right, on how the course is going, what I've learned, my progress, my thoughts on everything, right, my opinions, any challenges that I'm facing, how I overcame or how I plan to overcome challenges, anything along those lines, right? That's the kind of content that I would hope to, or that I plan on putting out for the next 6 months. After that, I hope to also document the job hunt, because that's a pretty big part of it as well, right? The program does offer like career services and everything, but it's not guaranteed that you'll get a job through them, right? But they said they'll get your foot in the door as far as like a few interviews and a little bit of networking goes, right? So that I'm gonna document the job hunt as well, you know. Anyone that's looking into this video right now, that's gonna be, if you go to a boot camp, it's gonna be a big part of like after boot camp, right? So it's good to just document these things, give your opinion, whatever. It could always help someone. You never know how far it could go. And then just any content based around this industry, right? This field, web development, right? I'm here, I'm making this video, and I'm going to this boot camp because this is like, I want to make a career out of this, right? So any content that I push out hopefully will be around this field. So if that interests you, if you made it this far, if you've watched till the end, and you want to see my progress, if you care at all to see my progress, and you want to see my experience, the boot camp, didn't mention, it is all online. It is an online boot camp. Should have mentioned that in the beginning. But it is an online boot camp. If you want to see the journey, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure to like and stay posted for updates. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you made it this far, if you have made it this far, leave a comment. I want to know if anyone watches this. If you made it this far, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and then just watch out for more content coming your way. Thank you.